The biggest culture shock you'll ever experience in your life is not going to another country. It's making more money.
Preach it, Doug. Let's talk about the real reason broke culture is so loud and why it's keeping people sick, stuck, and broke. In this video, I'm going to go over the 3 reasons why broke culture is perpetuated. Number 1, it creates a false sense of moral superiority around struggle. We're taught that being broke makes you humble, real, or down to earth, while being rich is associated with greed, corruption, or selling out. The consequences of this keeps people stuck in cycles of survival, glorifying lack as a virtue, while demonizing prosperity as evil. Number 2, it validates staying stuck and avoids personal responsibility. Broke culture often perpetuates the belief that the system is rigged and there's no point in even trying. The consequence of this is that it discourages initiative, innovation, and investing in change. It becomes easier to criticize rather than create. And number 3, it weaponizes shame around money and success. Making jokes or comments like, "I'm broke, LOL," or "must be nice," normalize suffering and create tribal bonds around shared scarcity. And the consequence of this is that anyone trying to break out of that mindset is seen as a threat, a sellout, or a scammer, and they often get rejected by their community. So let's go over 3 mindset shifts that can break us out of broke culture. Number 1, shift from "I can't afford that" to "How can I afford that?" Wealthy-minded people see money as a renewable resource. They ask better questions and look for solutions, not excuses. I use this in my life sometimes, and so do people in my circle. We say, instead of like, "Oh my gosh, that's expensive," or "Did you see the price on that?" we go, "It was a lovely price. I am attracting everything I need right now to be able to afford that lovely priced item." I mean, it's little things like this. Remember, your words have power. Every single thought you have, your words, you're casting spells on yourself all the time. This is not even woo-woo. Every single word that you speak to yourself, your subconscious mind is listening. When we write comments of, "I'm broke, LOL," your subconscious mind cannot take a joke. So be careful the words that you say, and especially the comments that you write. There's a lot of influencers right on social media, people that have a lot of money. We say, "Oh, lucky for you, must be nice." All of these things. So just pay attention to even how you interact and how you think when you're scrolling through social media. Number 2, realize that investing in yourself is a requirement, not a luxury. I wish I would have learned this sooner. Ugh. Successful people aren't triggered by others selling. They expect value to come at a cost. They understand that transformation, or anything worthwhile, requires an investment. And yes, we're talking about money here. So any product or service that is really of value, there will be a price tag on it. You get what you pay for. Have you heard of that? And on a side note, time investment. That's the biggest investment, our time. Think about people who want to change their bodies. They want that 6-pack. They want to better their health. That's going to take some time, scheduling in time to work your body out. But how many times are people in this poverty mentality, not only when it comes to money, but time, how they spend their time? But they can find all the time they want to binge their Netflix and scroll on social media. And they can afford to put J's on their feet or really nice rims on their Honda Civic. No shame at that. But do you know what I'm saying? We can always find the time and we can always find the money for things that we think are valuable. So this is really making us think, what are we deeming valuable? What is our ROI? What is the return on our investment of time and money for the things that we're investing in? And people with broke mindsets, you know why they get triggered by people who are selling? Because we've been conditioned that anybody who makes money or anybody selling anything is exploiting others. But this is just unhealed scarcity trauma talking. It's easier to call someone money hungry than to face the discomfort of your own limiting beliefs. I mean, look at this. Everybody's selling something on the TikTok shop, putting links in their bio, selling a course. But to be honest, I love buying courses. I'm a coach, I'm a therapist myself, but I am in so many courses. I just started one last week because I know the value and the importance of investing myself. I do my homework, but the way I think, it's always going to be such a beautiful return on my investment. Wealth-minded people are not offended by offers. They're excited by opportunities. And lastly, number 3, understand that money is a tool, not an identity. Wanting more money does not make you greedy. It makes you responsible. You can do far more good in the world when you are resourced and empowered. I don't know where I heard this, but somebody said there's only 3 types of people that say money is not important. Number 1, somebody who doesn't have much. Number 2, somebody that doesn't understand the impact and reach they can have with money as a tool. And number 3, people who aren't generous. Those are the 3 types of people who say money isn't important. I hope that was helpful. I really enjoyed his reel. I hope to see you next time. Follow for more.